Hi there, old and new friends. Welcome to the channel. Today we are at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, and I'm going to be giving you the grand tour of all to see here. Come on. Disney's Polynesian Village Resort is a favorite of many resort guests ever since it first opened in 1971, making it one of the original opening day hotels at Walt Disney World. The Polynesian Village Resort is all about celebrating the spirit of the South Pacific. There's lots of different details and touches that make you feel like you're in the different islands surrounding that area. When you pull up to the Polynesian, you are going to be greeted by your friendly staff who are then going to help you with getting your luggage in through bag services. And you're also going to see two beautiful running fountains on either side of the walkway. At one time, these fountains also housed some koi, but the koi are no longer present. But this is still a beautiful spot to take a great photo to begin your Polynesian staycation. Now, the Polynesian Village Resort is a deluxe Disney resort, meaning it's the top tier of resorts that you can stay at the Walt Disney World parks. With that being said, the Polynesian Village Resort is also considered a Magic Kingdom resort. It is actually on the monorail loop, and the monorail will swing by on a platform that overhangs, and it will even pick you up and take you directly into Magic Kingdom and also to the other Magic Kingdom resorts on the monorail loop, including the Grand Floridian and the Contemporary. Now, with that being said, the Polynesian Village Resort does have a deluxe price, with rooms here averaging about $883 per night. If you're looking at having a theme park review, it's going to be around $1,100 per night. And if you're a DVC member or wanting to stay in one of the Disney Vacation Club member rooms, you're looking at paying around $851 per night. This hotel is also home to club level service along with 1-bedroom suites, VIP suites, the unique King Kamehameha suite, along with a honeymoon room. However, the most unique accommodations at this resort are going to be the bungalows. These are tiny little, I guess I would call them full resort buildings or rooms that you and up to 8 people can stay inside as you sit on Seven Seas Lagoon in a floating resort room. All right, so once you're inside of the main lobby on the first floor to the left of the door, you are going to find Boutique, which is going to be one of your souvenir shops here. This is going to be your main souvenir shop, housing lots of really unique finds. So they do have a Hawaii section. If you do not know, Disney does have a resort on the island of Oahu known as Aulani. So they do have some special merchandise that they bring in from Aulani. They also have some Polynesian themed merchandise along with some Enchanted Tiki Room and Adventureland merchandise. Kind of a little Easter egg for you is that every resort that is on the monorail, or I would say one of those circling Magic Kingdom resorts, the Contemporary, Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian, have one area within the Magic Kingdom park that they are in reference to or related to. So for the Polynesian, it is Adventureland. So you're going to find lots of touches here to the Enchanted Tiki Room and the Jungle Cruise. You're also going to find in this store t-shirts, typical park merchandise, along with a homeware section. Of course, those Mickey and Minnie Mouse ears. You're even going to find clothes, bathing suits, shoes, backpacks, all sorts of different essentials that maybe you need or that you forgot to bring for your trip. But if you're staying at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort, or if you're just stopping in to dine at one of their wonderful restaurants or food offerings, you're definitely going to want to make sure you hit up Boutique so that you can pick up some sweet merchandise. Now, the Polynesian Village Resort did undergo a major refurbishment within the last couple of years. All of the rooms, except for the Disney Vacation Club rooms, have been rethemed to Moana. So you are going to find tons of Moana merchandise in here. You're also going to find some Lilo and Stitch merchandise as well. So if those are some of your favorite characters, you're definitely going to want to check out this shop. In addition to that, as with visiting any park and visiting any store on Walt Disney World property, make sure to ask the cast members if they offer annual pass holder or DVC member discount, so you can get all those great deals. This shop will also feature holiday merch, so if you are coming to it during the holiday season, no matter what it will be, they will have all of the shirts, hats, and merchandise to put you in the festive mood as well. And let me just take a quick moment to say, guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure to let me know by leaving a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel so you can stay up to date with all of our latest postings, including other resort tours such as this. If you're looking to get to a specific spot within this resort tour, also take a look at the description bar below where we have the different chapters listed. Thanks. And as I mentioned earlier, Polynesian Village Resort is a Disney Vacation Club resort. So that means if you're a DVC member, this is another location where you can snag some of that sweet DVC merch. You will get a discount. If you want to see all of the stores and all of the options that you can buy within each of them, make sure to click the link above where I do a walking tour through all of the gift shops at the Polynesian. All right, moving right along outside Boutique. If we make our way down the hallway, we are going to find the quick service option here at the Polynesian, which is going to be Captain Cook's. Inside of Captain Cook's, you are going to find American Asian fusion. So some of the most popular items at this quick service location are going to be the pulled pork nachos. Those are my favorite. They also have an aloha pork sandwich, and then they also have the Thai coconut meatballs that are also a favorite of many that frequent this resort. Of course, like any quick service location, you're also going to have a grab and go section equipped with beverages, snacks, treats, and even some little fruits, yogurts. They do have a small bakery section where you can find some specialty themed cupcakes that are specific for this resort. And then you're also going to find things like cookies, bagels, brownies, and then chips and cereal. This is also the location for you to snag your refillable resort mug. Now, just know that if you purchase a refillable resort mug here at the Polynesian, you can also use it at any other Disney resort quick service options during the entire length of your stay. So keep that in mind, that that mug can be transported and used at other resorts. Now, seating within this quick service location is limited, so if you go during popular lunchtime or dinner time hours, you may have a hard time grabbing a seat, so consider sitting outside. There is an outdoor patio for this location, and it is right next to the outdoor patio for Trader Sam's Lounge and Bar. All right, so let's get back inside, head back to the main lobby, and then we'll pick it up from there. Within the main lobby, you'll see that the entire roof of the Polynesian ceremonial house is glass panels, so you can see lots of natural light here. It's filled with cozy chairs and lots of accommodations for you and your party to sit down. Right off of the front doors over there, you're going to find your check-in desk, and you will receive a lei upon check-in. As you can see, looking around the lobby, there's tons of areas for people to spread out and sit. I can't tell you how many times I've sat in this lobby waiting for my room to be ready, or even just waiting to be picked up from the airport to, sadly, head back home after a trip. But one of the nice things about the Polynesian Village Resort is it just has a very inviting feeling. It's tons of families here. I would say if you're unfamiliar, all of Disney resorts have a certain smell, and Disney actually has something called a smelticizer. I hope I pronounced that right. But it's basically like an essential oil diffuser, and it pumps in specific smells. And within this lobby, you're going to smell lots of bright floral smells. It just has a very crisp, clean smell, but it also just makes you think of summer and spring. As you can see, there's lots of shiny rock floors, and the whole lobby just has this kind of retro Hawaiian vacation vibe from like the 70s. This style used to be in all of the rooms, but like I said, they were recently renovated to Moana, so you can still get that old school Polynesian vibe if you hang out within the main lobby. All right, so now let's head on outside, and I'm going to show you guys some of the more unique things. So one of the cool things about the Polynesian Village Resort is that they do have a location called Pineapple Lanai, which is a Dole Whip location. So you can get Dole Whip here at the Polynesian. They have the classic pineapple and vanilla, or you can just vanilla if you're not a fan of the pineapple. But they also have seasonal flavors and even specialty sundaes for the different events going on in the park. They also have this really nice artificial grass that's in the center of the patio, and this is just called the lawn at the Polynesian. This is where you're going to find Movie Under the Stars, where Disney will hang up a projection screen on certain nights and play classic Disney films. They'll also post a recreation activities board out here, so make sure to check that during the length of your stay so you can see all the different fun activities that you and your family can partake in. Over here is more of that outdoor seating from the quick service option of Captain Cook's, and straight ahead here is going to be one of the main pools at the Polynesian. You can see that some of the rooms literally face right along the pool. At the Polynesian, even though it is a hotel, all of the rooms are within separate buildings, so you do have to leave the ceremonial house or the main building in order to get to your hotel room. So keep that in mind. With Florida, there can be things like inclement weather and rain. Always make sure if you're staying at the Polynesian Resort, you have an umbrella or a slicker with you, or you're aware of the weather forecast for the day. So now let's just start to make our way. We're going to head over to Oasis Pool, which is going to be your quote-unquote quiet pool. The main pool has a slip and slide, a mesh slide, and it also has a children's splash pad as well. I don't like to film too closely to pools out of respect for privacy and with people being in bathing suits. But I do want to just show you guys kind of the locations of the pools and give you an overall kind of shot of how they look. So like I said, this is Oasis Pool. It does have its own separate quick service option here, just a little local pool bar where you can pick up little snacks. It also has a resort refillable mug station. Here's a shot of the other main pool. As you can see, it's just a hot skip and a jump from the main ceremonial house. As we make our way down the hallway here, I'm just kind of showing you guys the location of Trader Sam's. It's past Captain Cook's, and if you come outside of this end of this hallway here, you're going to have access to the other buildings and hotel rooms, and here you are also going to have access to the marina. Now, back in the day, you could rent boats directly from this marina to go out on Seven Seas Lagoon, but now if you want to do that, you are going to need to take a quick boat drive over to the Grand Floridian, and from there you can rent out different pontoon boats. At the very end of this dock is where you're going to catch your resort boat transportation that is going to take you to the Magic Kingdom. It first will stop at the Grand Floridian, then the Polynesian, then Magic Kingdom. So if you're getting picked up here, you're going to go to the Magic Kingdom first. But if you are getting picked up from the Magic Kingdom, just be aware that you are going to stop at the Grand Floridian first, and then the Polynesian is going to be your second stop of your voyage. There are a total of 10 different buildings here that you can stay in at the Polynesian, all themed after the different islands within the South Pacific. I would highly encourage you to go onto Disney's website and download a map of the Polynesian. Disney never guarantees that if you request a certain building that you will have it, but I would highly recommend requesting specific buildings if there's a specific area within this resort that you want to be. There are some buildings here that have have amazing views of the marina, Seven Seas Lagoon, but then there are also buildings and rooms where your view is going to be a parking lot or maybe overlooking another building. So just keep that in mind. Now that the Grand Floridian Resort does have a pathway to Walt Disney World, technically you can walk all the way to Magic Kingdom. However, Disney's Polynesian Resort is undergoing construction on the far left side as they are building a new Disney Vacation Club building. So right now that walkway to the Grand Floridian is closed. So if you want to go to the Grand Floridian, you're going to need to hop onto the monorail. It's the next stop, or like I mentioned earlier, you can hop on the boat, which is going to take you to Magic Kingdom. But if you stay on that boat, the next stop is going to be the Grand Floridian. So now let's head to the second floor of the main lobby or the ceremonial house. Up on this floor, you are going to find more dining and more shopping options, making the Polynesian Resort one of my favorites, especially for the dining options. So your main store on the second level is going to be Moana Mercantile. This is going to be home to, of course, your classic Mickey, Minnie Mouse ears, hats, t-shirts, toys. I would say Moana Mercantile is more of a kid themed gift shop. So if you have little ones, this is more of the store for them. There's lots of stuffed animals and just kind of fun items, even to buy and then give to family and friends back at home. It's also nice because this store is right next to the monorail. So if you were visiting the Polynesian and you're like, oh man, I want to grab a last minute item to show that I was at the Polynesian, this is going to be your last gift shop on your way out. Right next to this main clothing toy gift shop is going to be Moana Mercantile 2, and this is going to be home to beverages, perishables, milk, bread, eggs, meats, ice cream. And this section of the store is designed for Disney Vacation Club members that have a fridge, an oven, and a microwave. They also have a small toiletry section here, so if you forget medications, different things like that, they also sell them here. They also have their unique Kona blend coffee that they sell here, as well as lots of treats and snacks that are Polynesian and Disney World themed. Now, after buying all of this delicious snacks and goodies and merchandise, if you're running low, there is an ATM that is right outside of Moana Mercantile where you can replenish your Disney fund. As you make your way outside of Moana Mercantile, directly in front of you is going to be the doors that lead to the monorail. So like I said, the second floor is where you're going to pick up the monorail, which is then going to stop at the Grand Floridian. The second stop for you, if you're staying at the Polynesian, is going to be the Magic Kingdom. So on the opposite side of the upper second floor is when you are going to find all of your other dining options here. So you're first going to encounter Kona Island, which is going to be a small little coffee / bakery, and you are also going to see Kona Cafe, which is going to be a table service option serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, once again similar to Ohana, with kind of a Polynesian flavors and kind of fusion of American cuisine, but also with South Pacific Island flavors as well. At Kona Island, like I said, you're going to find lots of specialty coffees. They even have grab and go sushi, those celebration Mickey cakes. So if somebody in your party is celebrating a birthday or another special event, they have specialty cupcakes, and they're even also known for chocolate covered bacon and chocolate covered strawberries. Now, Kona Cafe, which is the table service option here, is pretty unique. They do make made to order sushi bowls. They also have poke bowls, but they also offer mobile ordering, which is something that I use so frequently when I stay at this resort. My family tends to be more fans of Captain Cook's, and so a lot of times I'll get my food from Kona Cafe and then I'll meet them downstairs to eat with them at Captain Cook's. Or you can also take the food directly back to your room, and you can get that famous ohana bread pudding, noodles, pot stickers, everything right from Kona Cafe. Now, right on the other side of Kona Cafe, you are going to find Ohana. Ohana is going to be a character breakfast in the morning. It's going to have Mickey, Pluto, Lilo, and Stitch for breakfast. And then for lunch and dinner, there are no characters, but it is still a family style, all you care to enjoy. Like I said, famous here is really for the skewers. Has gotten kind of a little bit of some mixed reviews over the last couple of years with some menu item changes, but it's one of those quintessential Polynesian restaurants. If you've never eaten at Ohana, I would highly recommend doing the character breakfast, so that way you can see some of the unique characters like Lilo and Stitch. Right next to Ohana, you are going to find Tambu Lounge, and this lounge is very famous because it serves all of the items, or I would say rather most of the items that you can get from Ohana, such as the noodles, the pot stickers, the banana bread pudding that have made Ohana famous. But in my own humble opinion, I find the noodles and pot stickers much more flavorful and much more for your money over at Kona Cafe. Well, let me know in the comments below, guys, if you've stayed at the Polynesian Village Resort and if this is one of your favorite resorts, as it is for me. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!